Okay, when I think of like critic movies that I'm guessing critics really dig and audiences really don't dig, Bonjour Tristesse is one of those films. Chase Lihaki here with the Blue Futon. I don't speak French. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but bonjour, Trisses. I don't know. But, this movie is based off a book, and my God, you know how you read, watch some movies, right? And you're like, ooh, I kind of want to read the book and see if I miss anything. After watching this movie, I have no interest of watching or reading or doing anything with Bonjour Tristesse any again. Okay, what's this about? This is the premise. I'm gonna try to be funny, but at the same time, okay, that makes no sense. Father, daughter, they're in France. The mother has been dead for about 10 to 12 years. Daughter has a boyfriend with a French guy. The dad has a girlfriend with a French woman. A girl named Anne comes into their life that knew their mother back in the day. And when she comes to France, there's new kindling love between the father and Anne, who is an American blonde, right? And so now the daughter is a little bit upset that the dad isn't really in relationship with the French lady, and they're about to get married really quick. And she's like, I don't know if I like this because Anne also might not want her dating the French boy. So now the daughter has a plan to get back at Annie to have her ex, the French boy, now also be in a relationship with the father's ex-girlfriend. So the two French people get together, and now there's going to be, deception, greed, and grief between the father wanting the French girl back and getting Annie out of the picture. And of course, while all this is happening, the daughter is like, oh, maybe I did a bad thing because, maybe Annie's not such a bad person. I just feel guilt in my belly. And of course, something happens, Anne leaves, something happens to Anne, and she's like, oh, I must dye my hair and just be different now. Literally, that's the plot. I gave you the plot in about a minute, and that's the movie. Nothing else happens. The dialogue is so boring. It's a bunch of people dancing, talking, dancing, sex. Dancing, talking, dancing, sex. Dancing, talking, dancing, sex. Like this is the movie. Yeah, you have some talking about some costumes because they're they're designers, right, of clothes, and there's things like that. But yeah, you could say the camera's kind of cool when dealing with the close-ups and having some pans, as well as how it's on a rail and how we're going back and forth of how things are played out. But this is such a drag of a movie. It is boring. It is boring. It is boring. Like, there's no substance. There's no stakes in this movie. And when the stake actually occurs, it's like, oh, this old lady's going to drive and see what happens, and that's it. And it ends in a way where it's just like, I just, when I'm thinking about this movie and like the daughter's plan to get back at Anne and the father, it just doesn't make sense on any level of how that would actually work out, because it just age relationship too perfect for it to occur. Like, really, there's no questioning like why this relationship is happening, and this is so surface level cookie cutter of you're just like, come on now, this is getting ridiculous. I mean, yeah, you can say the acting's fine, and watching the French villas are, an awe-inspiring of wanting to live in France or visit France or things like that, which I've been to France multiple times, Lourdes and Chamonix, France. Yeah, it's nice, but, I've never been to Paris. I have no interests of going to Paris just because of her Paris really is not nice people. But okay, seriously about this movie, it's a drag, it's a bore, nothing happens. If you want to watch people talk for 2 hours slowly and having a plan to get back at someone that is such a surface level silly plan, and that plan doesn't even get brought up into like an hour-ish into this movie, and it's a 2-hour movie. So the first hour is basically relationships. The last hour is like trying to do this plan, but like there's nothing like stake driven. Like it's like, oh my God, where's the suspense? There's nothing. Nothing in this movie where I was like, oh, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? Because you know exactly what's going to happen. So I'm curious about this book, but I have not a zilch interest of watching this movie again or reading the book. Yeah, I was bored out of my freaking mind. It's kind of makes me mad because, like, at least some bad movies, you have some suspense to it. And maybe the filmmaking is not the greatest. Yeah, the filmmaking here is pretty dang good with the acting being good. But just the script behind it, I just could not get behind it. So Bonjour Tristesse, if I'm saying that right, will receive a 1.5 out of 5 of Futon, which equals at 30%. Let's see the critics' news scores gave this one. Critics a 69% with 36 of them. Nothing on the popcorn meter, or if you want to call it audience score. There is a critic consensus, though, for only 36 reviews. Interesting. By turns, intoxicating and a little rudderless. Bonjour Tristesse submerges audience into an intoxicating, saying that twice, mood that compensates for its lack of satisfying payoff. This is just, nah, fam. Like, I don't want to watch people go swimming, talking, sex, go swimming, talking, sex. It's like, I'm good. 69-30. Chase like here the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope nothing thanks Booftopia. You Booftonians. Thank you for watching from a great down. Watch this tape tomorrow, week from a month, and year from now. Every single freaking one of you. Peace and love. And Bonjour Tristesse is not a good film. Croissant.